Hey, what's up YouTube? Today, Steven back with yet another unboxing video. This is the RaZER Mamba Elite Ergonomic Gaming Mouse with a 4G dual sensor system. So I'm gonna start this unboxing by getting this piece of tape off of the back. Having a little bit of trouble getting it off. May have to cut this part short unless I get it soon. Okay, here, I think, maybe? Almost there. Alright, I got it. So on the back of the box we got a little bit of information about the Mamba. And then we got this little cover here that says "Welcome to the Cult of RaZER." On the front we got, I assume, some information about how to take the mouse out of the box. And then you gotta get this piece of plastic off by pressing these clips inwards. You kind of gotta push them in and pull. I don't have too much trouble getting it off, but some people have a little more trouble than others. And then you got your package of information from RaZER. Got the RaZER symbol on the front. On the front of it, on the back, it has a website, razerzone.com. This first thing is the certificate of authenticity. Next you have the quick start guide. It's got some information about the mouse in it, as well as some quick installation information. Some information about the wired mode, because it's a hybrid mouse. English and Portuguese on the back. Next you have the master guide, which is the English version of the full guide of all the information about the mouse. Then you've got the other master guide that is in Spanish, I do believe. Looks like Spanish. I can't read it, so it's not English. And then you have a sticker. Alright, first you've got, now to the drawers. First you have the USB. It has a little picture of a USB on the front. And when you get it open, and of course I ripped the box. So inside you got this little piece of cloth here covering the USB cable that's much like cord. It has gold-plated USBs on it. I'm just gonna get these twist ties off really quickly so that I can show you how long it is. Okay, so here you have the length of the cable. I'd say it's about 6 feet long, which in my opinion is extremely long for a cable, considering it's a wireless mouse. But it can also be made a wired mouse to charge. That way, if your mouse dies while you're playing a game, you don't have to stop. Just gonna put this drawer back. Next we have the battery. It's got a little picture of a battery on the front. In this first section here we have the plastic battery cover. It says for gamers by gamers. Next we have your lithium-ion battery. Here's your standard lithium-ion battery that goes into the mouse. Should last about 7 or 8 hours, since it's only a mouse. But that really depends on how much you actually use the mouse and whether or not you remember to turn it off when you're not using it. This last drawer here is the dock, the charging dock. That is where you plug in the cable to charge it, to give it power to charge the mouse, I should say. And then you just take it and plug the USB end into the computer. I'm just gonna put all these drawers back where they belong before I get to taking the mouse off the stand. Okay, so you got this little piece of plastic in between the left and right click and in front of the scroll that you just pull forward and the mouse will come right off. Okay, this is where the battery goes. I believe this comes out. No, it's in there pretty well. So I'm pretty sure that's supposed to remain there. Then you got your battery and you just line up the connections to plug it in, and well, it doesn't want to fit, so let's check the connections, make sure everything lines up. And everything lines up, it should be going in, but it doesn't want to. You know what, I think I'm gonna cut this out until... Okay, so I figured it out, and the battery, you got your back here and you got the front with the connections. You put the back opposite of it and then you just slide the battery in. And then you take your mouse cover and you line the... Okay. Maybe you don't do that. You just line... You find where the holes are, and then you put the cover plating on, and the plate is slanted so that when you have the mouse on the dock, it stays. That's the power switch, that's the syncing button, that's the eject for when you have the USB cable, the micro USB cable plugged into the actual mouse. And the mouse, mine by default was blue. I think they're all blue, but you can configure that, I do believe. And that is the unboxing of the RaZER Mamba USB wireless mouse. Alright, now for my final thoughts about the RaZER Mamba Elite Ergonomic Gaming Mouse with 4G dual sensor system. I have now had my RaZER Mamba for 3 days, and I am extremely satisfied with the product. The only thing I haven't really figured out about the product yet is what the 4G dual sensor system is. Of course, I haven't really taken a lot of time to figure it out. I'm sure it's part of this information on the back here. Yeah, it's on the back of the box. But other than that, I am extremely satisfied. I have been using the mouse to play games like Counter-Strike and stuff like that. And it's extremely responsive. The fact that I can change the sensitivity of the mouse without having to go into the game settings is really cool. You can pretty much program the left and right click and the sensitivity button. You can program just about any of the 9 buttons to do just about anything you want, pretty much. The software was really easy to install, and overall it's just a really cool product. So if you do play a lot of games but you don't play a lot of like strategy games like World of Warcraft and stuff like that, then the RaZER Mamba is a great like first person shooter type game because it doesn't have all the little buttons on the thumb side of the mouse for extra classes like you would need for World of Warcraft. It's just your basic wireless mouse, and it's really cool that it's wireless, but if it dies you can simply unplug the USB from the back of the dock and plug it into the mouse itself to make it wired, so you don't have to stop playing your game. So overall, I would give the RaZER Mamba a 4.5 out of 5 stars, and I would definitely recommend it to people who play a lot of PC games because it is, after all, a very expensive mouse. I spent about $106 on it. I got it from newegg.com, but everywhere else, just about, I went to my local Fry's store and it was like $130 mouse. So I would not recommend this mouse for somebody who isn't a serious PC gamer, but I am extremely happy since I have started playing a lot of PC games lately. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys have liked this video. If you have, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more gameplay with the RaZER Mamba, as it is now my official gaming mouse and my official mouse for my computer, period. So until I will see you guys in the next video.